Hello, everyone. This is your cognitive reset and clarity class. And in today's class, we'll be talking about cognitive reset and clarity. We will learn about how to clear mental fog and conserve your brain's energy for critical decisions. In today's overview, we will be talking about task switching, which is how to stop multitasking, memory offloading, which deals with our short-term memory, decision minimalism, simplifying your choices, the observe, orient, decide, act model, also tactical breathing, which is grounding, widening your vision and softening your focus, and fueling your brain, which is eating healthy meals and hydrating. Cognitive reset and mental clarity and why it's important. So mental fatigue puts the mission and your team at risk. You can keep a clear head and make faster and better decisions by managing your energy, relying on routines, and controlling your stress responses. Think of your brain like a battery. It only has a set amount of energy for decision making each day. Using that energy on the wrong things can lead to mental fog, which can slow down your reaction time and hurt your judgment. Here are 6 strategies to protect your mental energy. For the first technique, we'll be learning about how to stop multitasking or task switching. So task switching or multitasking is when your brain burns energy every time you switch from one task to another. Multitasking is a myth. What feels like multitasking is just your brain switching focus quickly and rapidly. This rapid task switching can cause you to take longer in completing tasks, which lowers your productivity up to 40%. Rapidly shifting focus causes your mental battery to drain, and multitasking leads to increased errors and high stress. So what can we do to combat this? So whenever tactically possible, try to focus on doing one thing at a time. Finish a task before moving on to the next. Single tasking improves your work quality, it reduces your error rates, decreases burnout, and allows you to finish tasks much faster. The second technique that we'll be going over is memory offloading. So when it comes to our working memory, our memory is limited in capacity, which is how much we can remember, and it's limited in our duration, how long we can hold and retain that information. So our short-term memory can only hold a few pieces of information at once, and when we're trying to juggle grid coordinates, supply lists, and different schedules, it can slow down our processing power. So in order to help this, what we can do is offload our information, which can help reduce the mental strain of maintaining information, and that can ultimately help us to focus on other tasks. So what we can do is we can utilize our notebooks, use our phones, a calendar, an alarm, or a planner to remind ourselves of important events, and to also help process what is happening around us right now, rather than just storing data. The third technique that we can use is simplifying your choices or decision minimalism. Decision fatigue is a real threat, making dozens of small choices drain the same energy needed for critical life or death decisions. So what we can do is simplify your routine and reduce mental fatigue, which can then lower stress and increase productivity. Simplifying your choices can lead to a structured life and helps you to complete tasks much faster. That way you can have more leisure time. What we can do is put routine tasks on autopilot. We can start small and create habits that are small and link new habits to existing ones. And we can also standardize our routine, which is making sure we have a routine for the morning and the evening, such as prepping your clothes the night before, journaling, or going over any big events the next day. Use your calendar, planner, or app to track progress and tasks, and save your brain power for the unpredictable situations outside the wire. The fourth technique is the observe, orient, decide, and act model. This model is a four-step model that is used to make rapid, effective decisions when you're in high stressful environments. When you're under extreme stress, your brain gets tunnel vision. You lock into a single threat and can lose the bigger picture, which could lead to poor decisions. So, observe is looking at your surroundings and conditions around you. Orient, understand how these circumstances can affect you. Decide, determine the best course of action to improve your situation. And then act, implement acting out on your current analysis. So, when our adrenaline spikes, force a tactical pause if possible. And when I mean by tactical pause, what you'll do is you'll do tactical breathing. Tactical breathing is when you breathe in for 4 seconds through your nose, you'll hold it for 4 seconds, and then you'll exhale through your mouth for 4 seconds. Tactical breathing will help you by reducing stress, enhance focus, decrease anxiety and stress by lowering your heart rate and blood pressure, and return your body to its normal state. The fifth technique is widening your vision and softening your focus. So, staring intensely at a screen or an object or a single point can signal to your brain that there is an immediate threat or danger, which can spike your stress levels. This can trigger your fight, flight, or freeze reaction mode, which can cause overstimulation of the brain, leading to discomfort and anxiety. Over time, this can exhaust you. To combat this, to quickly reset your nervous system, intentionally soften your focus and take in your peripheral vision. I want you to try to do your best to expand your field of view and look around. This technique can help you to signal your brain to calm down, which can then clear the fog and reduce your baseline stress. The final sixth technique is fueling your brain. So your brain uses a massive amount of your body's energy. In extreme environments, dehydration and poor nutrition can directly slow down your thinking and reaction times. What you can do to protect your cognitive edge is by hydrating and maintaining a healthy diet. For hydration, even slight dehydration impairs your thinking, so make sure you drink water consistently and obtain at least 8 to 10 glasses of water daily. With your diet, try to eat healthy, avoid the massive spikes in inevitable crashes from energy drinks and heavy sugar. Do your best to rely on taking proteins and complex carbs to keep your brain running smoothly all day, such as eating vegetables, fatty fish, berries, and walnuts. In summary, we have learned that your mind is your primary weapon system, and it is very important for you to protect its energy. We can protect our brain's energy and power by focusing on one task at a time, writing down information to help offload your memory, stick to a simple routine and create structure and organization, utilize the observe, orient, decide, act model to make effective decisions whenever we are in high stressful situations, and utilizing tactical breathing techniques while softening our vision to ground us and to be able to deal with the stressors. Lastly, it's important to have a healthy diet to supplement our mental and physiological health. Thank you for your time and attention, and remember to take care of yourselves and each other so that we can stay mission ready. If you need anything, please reach out to your mental health/combat operational stress control team. We are here to help you and support you. Thank you.